Burn one and it's an obligation. Now we in here debate about real life sports, women in education. We trying to win the nation.
Do not attempt to adjust your phone, okay? This is not a mirage.
It's not a pre-recorded set.
It's really not like GCI, no shade though. Yeah. Hey, y'all. It's the first of the month. Wake up. All right. Hey, everybody. It's Sunday Fun Day, so you know what that means. It's Everyday Conversations Podcast.
Yes, again.
Live on IntellectualRadio-Podcast. It's your girl, Channy, and I'm sitting here still with...
Cute. What up?
All right, he's back. Before you all ask, don't ask. I'm just going to say that. All right, there we go.
Really? That's how you going to put that
Yeah, that's how I'm going to do it.
You try to address it?
It doesn't need to be addressed, okay?
When you understood, don't need to be
when you click and you log in and you see a different face, hey, all right.
Enjoy the ambiance of this face. That's what I got to say.
That part. I got this high ponytail, so y'all know what that means. I don't know how to act, so bear with me.
When do you ever know how to act?
I be trying sometimes. Nah. Your girl been down for a minute. Nah. Usually, I'm used to blaming it on one of the guys that done stopped the program, but I was trying to check up out of here, okay? And I was like, nah, I ain't ready yet. Let me come on back to life. Back to life.
Jesus was like, no, not you, not yet.
Jesus was still trying to find my name on the book. He was like,
no,
wait a minute.
Not you. You scoot on back down there. You do what you got to do.
But my grandma, my daddy up there, I got a couple uncles, some cousins, some friends. They was like, nah, she good.
So they were trying to get you through the gate. They was
right,
like, yo, let her in.
Right, they're like, we gonna give her one more
Peter,
chance.
you tripping. What's up?
All the songs, one more chance. All right. Look, we got a lot going on, so let's just jump right in. Okay. It's Labor Day weekend.
Yes.
The official close of summer. Yeah. So, I'm wearing white, not for that, because it's Holy Sunday, but I'm just saying, I'm wearing white because they be trying to say you can't wear white after Labor Day, but catch me if you can, and who gonna check me, boo?
Really?
Yeah,
that's what you're worried about? Out of all the things?
Not at all.
Okay.
I'm not worried about it. I'm just saying.
Just wondering.
So we just want to say, make sure you all stay safe this weekend. Don't forget, there will be random red light cameras. Also, traffic stops.
Uber. If you out there drinking and having a good time, go ahead and use an Uber. Park the car. You know what I'm saying? You and the family can go out and be safe. Get a XL or whatever you need. To haul all your stuff. Hey, just be safe. Don't nobody want to
go to jail for that. Parking and being safe with your family. Shout out to Willowbrook residents Hayden calling the police on the people that was just out there trying to watch the game. And then the police, they was kind of cool. I ain't gonna do them like
you
that.
Feel some type of way without telling you feel some type of way.
I definitely feel some type of way because I was just trying to get my cheer on for my niece. Shout out to the Willowbrook Warriors. All right. But all I'm saying is this, pay attention to the signs at these parks that you are in, hanging out for the holidays, because when the barbecue is over, you might have to go to the tow yard to pick up your car, okay?
And look, don't be double
parking. And them fees are expensive, okay?
Don't double park. Don't block no driveways. Nobody personal driveway on their block. Don't do that, y'all.
That part.
Park around the corner. You know what I'm saying? You can get your steps in.
Hi, Denise. I know. The pot in the kettle. I understand. So another thing is, it's being September, Labor Day weekend. That means them kids back in school.
Yeah.
Or on their way back. So we want to send a hand clap,
to all the students this
year.
The
students do good, do your best, strive to be greater than you were before. If you have time to pick up whatever needs to be changed.
All you seniors, get it together.
Yes.
This is your last year. What you gonna do with it?
Have the conversations with your students about your expectations. Listen to them. I ain't nobody's parent, but I understand where the breakdown sometimes is. Kids think all they gotta do is go to the building. No.
You gotta apply yourself.
No. And take them hoodies off in 90-degree weather.
Leave them kids. Look, I've come to realize they're gonna stay there in 90-degree weather with the hood all the way up. Some of them gonna have it like closed around their head so they can't see nobody. Nothing like that. Look, man. If they want to sweat it out in that hoodie, Go ahead, let them sweat it out in that hoodie.
Sweat it out. All right, Dream. So with the kids going back to school or in school already, you know what that means. We back to midday link ups.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Is that what it is? Her kids gonna be gone now. You know what I'm saying? You can sneak over
put
there
put a lock on the fruit
2.
snacks, though.
You can be over there for 12 to 2 in the afternoon without no problem.
Absolutely.
Why
Hey,
he sneaking in the middle of the
Ori.
afternoon? Why he ain't at work?
Yes. Black-owned businesses jumping in. I love y'all for supporting us. We give the support right back. Shout out to Longevity tuning in with us today. So yeah, put a lock on them fruit snacks and the juice boxes, cause Lil Ray gonna come on and be like, "What up, though?" You know what I'm saying? He gonna really be
Who's
on
dude on the couch, mommy?
Right now, he gonna go straight to the who ate my goldfish. Like what? Shorty, you in pre-K and you coming home checking for the goldfish? Let's not do that.
That man want his snacks.
Man, the Shorty had a hard day. I be seeing these kids before and after pictures at school. Like when the moms send them to school, they be so nice and neat. Then they come home
with a shoe
like,
missing.
Was you fighting? Like what? Not fighting, but
shirt untucked.
Right. What is
book
going
bag
on
missing.
in pre-K and kindergarten? It be the pre-K and kindergarten.
Like, what was you doing? Wrestling all day? Yo, you just let you have a free for all? What you
doing?
Right.
Like the bow ain't even. Where is the bow? I sent you with a bow. Shorty.
She had 2 berets.
Man,
she had 2 braids. Now she got 1.
On?
They was playing with her hair in class.
Shout out to Byron. Hey, Tisha. Thanks for joining and supporting. Good to see you on the other side of your issues too. Hey, I know the medical issues take us out, y'all. Okay, so also parents, if you are looking for activities for your children, Memorial Park District, located in Bellwood, Illinois, if you are in the surrounding neighborhoods, has tons of sports for the boys. I know flag football is now an official sport for our school systems on this side of the suburbs. I ain't no shade to CPS, but I'm just saying I know the suburbs is rocking with it. But check out Memorial Park District. Our guest, I believe next week, I have to check the calendar because y'all know me and dates are not good. But I have to check the calendar, but we will have one of the coaches, a few of the coach teams here to give you some insight on what Memorial Park is trying to do with the children. Because, y'all heard the song, they are our future, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Scary.
And one more thing I got to say about this month. Y'all know what time it is of the year. I got to remind y'all players and pimps and hoes and all that other stuff.
What are you going
to the
cuffing
season.
It's cuffing,
cuffing season has commenced. Okay.
It has, the official kickoff has started. So if you ain't got your roster, you need to get you one. Or if you got your roster, you got to start narrowing it down to the top 5.
Hey, let me tell y'all, if you are not sure where we are in the cuffing season schedule, we are now in the drafting. Okay, so you were supposed to, go out this summer.
Get you a couple of booze.
Peep a couple of,
pull you a little something like, yeah.
There you go. Test the waters with them. See if you like their attitude. See their style and vibe. Now you are trying to, like he said, put together your roster, draft a couple of people to see who can make the cut.
That good cuddle game. You know what I'm saying? Can you sit up and watch a movie with them and actually watch a movie?
But is the goal to watch the movie?
I mean, sometimes it is. Sometimes it really ain't.
A little naughtiness never hurt.
Most of the time it really ain't. But you want to be able to have that capability just in case.
That part.
Just in case.
So are you participating in cuffing season or not?
I am surely, unfortunately, on the drought. I have no draft picks. I have no roster picks. I have no potentials, no nothing. I guess I stayed inside too much this summer. I guess I was like, you know what I'm saying?
So you dropped the ball. You didn't do what you were supposed to do.
I dropped the ball.
Well, there's mid-season check-ins too. You can get in mid-season. Is usually a cost to jump in mid-season. You definitely gonna pay, okay? If you did not do the necessary scouting, man, you gonna pay. The team.
I think I'm gonna have to sit this season completely out there. I'm just gonna ride it out.
Speaking of seasons, y'all know them Bears. They next Sunday they gonna fight the Titans.
Y'all hyped up.
Look, I'm telling y'all, Bears Nation. I already see the calendar. I can't wait. I gotta find where my Bears get at, because your girl moved and I got stuff everywhere.
Good luck to y'all.
Tune in. Just stay focused.
Good luck to y'all. Go ahead.
The last thing I'm gonna say before we get into this week's you dig. Look here. Okay, I appreciate all the support, all of the people, but I want to say it again. In business, there are protocols that you have to follow. Okay.
Do's and the don'ts.
never assume that there is no bill. Let me say it this way for you people in the back, or there was a road to short bus to school. Always assume there is a bill coming due for services rendered. Okay. If you have
again,
I would say, hey, again, for the third time,
say it again.
Always assume that your bill is coming due if services have been rendered. Okay. Now, if you don't understand, let me break it down to you. Here on this show, okay, the name of our show is Everyday Conversations Podcast. It does not matter who you see sitting at this table or here, okay? If you have a business, a product, a service, an advertisement that you would like to promote or advertise on our platform, please inbox me. And once I provide to you the details of said arrangements or agreements, your invoice is due.
The price is the price.
Please don't make me send.
Get it situated. The price.
Send Bucky after you to holler at your kneecaps.
Come on,
okay,
it's not even that serious. I mean, we know a lot of people. We know a lot of people in business, and in business, they know that they have paid the cost to play.
I mean, let's just keep it real. Okay. If you enjoy the show's content, right? We operate on a Black-owned business network. Okay. Shout out to Earl Winfrey. That's my man with the plan. And he provides a network for media services for people who don't have to worry about the behind the scenes. So, Earl, you gonna let us rock on the show for free? Right. You see what I'm saying?
My man gave the evil corporate laugh.
He did. Shout out. We got more Black-owned businesses jumping on. Shout out to Chef L. Boogie, the owner of America's Kitchen, some of the best food ever. Hey,
I'm still waiting on us to do that. I'm still waiting on us to, get a chef.
Yes.
You a chef. We can have a competition. We can line up 5 different chefs.
You know what? Instead of having a buffet of foods, we have a chef's buffet.
Man,
that's what we could call it.
Bring your best 5
Kelly,
dishes.
I miss you.
Bring your best 5 dishes, and we will do a judge off.
That's for sure. Bring your best. Well, maybe not 5, maybe like 2 or 3.
Let's not get greedy. Okay, 3.
All right. Look forward to that. Hey, Star. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I can't wait for your debut. So look. I want to just say this. Y'all heard the news. Y'all saw the videos. We gonna send our love to George Greg Mathis and his family right now, because that man, he said he fighting. He ready to fight to keep his family together.
Is he trying to keep his wife, or is he trying to keep the money?
Wait.
I just asked a question. Is he trying to keep his wife? And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that man don't love his wife and don't want to keep his marriage. I'm not saying that at all.
That's wrong.
But to be with somebody that long, she is entitled to some serious coin.
Kelly said, I'm not a chef, but you got some dishes that I look. I'm still the way I watched you throw that salad together for Mama Rosie repast. Yes, ma'am. You got hands. Chef Boogie say he can smoke anybody. Okay, now what did I hear you correctly? Did you say?
I'm not saying that he doesn't love his wife and want to keep his marriage.
But you're saying he want to keep the money together?
I'm saying at this point they've been together over 20-some years?
30 years. I think over 39 years. 29 years or 39 years. One of them.
She has been his spouse that long from the bottom up. She does deserve some money coming to her. Now, is his sole purpose to keep his union, to keep his marriage, or is his sole purpose to keep that money?
Well, let me give you a little insight, okay? They are residents of California, and California is what? Community property state. So it doesn't matter what he wants to keep. So let's just throw that theory out the window, okay? And also, let me say this. Linda is well stacked herself, okay? So let's just go and say he want to keep his marriage together.
I can rock with
the that. Man got caught at the airport in TMZ with the cameras. I mean, that's the ugly part of media to me. I've never been a fan of that part of it, but I get
Rushing
it.
You to the airport, like, hey, what are you going to do with your?
And you can see he was distraught, and he was full of passion and emotion. So I believe that he's truly after keeping his marriage intact.
I wish him well. I wish them both well.
He Black did comment on the reason. He said, I'm sure Linda has her own reasons within the decree what she filed, the reason she filed for, But what he took accountability of, and I can apply him for this all day long, is he said, hey, I wasn't as dedicated as I needed to be. I dropped the ball. I didn't show up, and I'm telling you, the money is great. But at the end of the day, let's be real. You can't hug the money. You can't share memories with the money. You can't spend time with the money. All you can do is spend the money. So it matters who you join your life with and what you bring to the proverbial table.
It does.
All right.
And money don't buy happiness, but
that part. We got another Black-owned business owner. Shout out to I believe this woman is the best daycare child provider network ever. Jamarion, located down in Atlanta, Georgia, has a whole empire of daycare. So if you are in the empire, she has about 5 daycare schools for early childhood education.
Okay.
I will share her information if you are in, and she's open. One of her centers is open 24 hours, so the strippers can have,
Why you go straight to? Why can't be the overnight workers?
The overnight workers
can't be the regular overnight workers?
The waitresses at the diner too, but obviously
she went straight for the strippers.
The strippers need that.
You know what she's supporting when she come down to Atlanta. What joint? What's the best joint? What's the best joint in Atlanta to go?
Definitely Magic City. But during the week. During the week though, the weekend.
During the week.
During the week.
So it's a sleeper during the week.
No, it's a sleep on the weekend.
Okay.
During the week, they like, hey, let's get it.
Oh, so they ain't working hard for the money on the weekday. Like it's Wednesday, wild out.
All right, so we got a good show for you today. If you want to be a part of the live commentary,
please
leave your comments either on Instagram under Channy Bonita or Facebook under Channy Bonita. You can follow us there. If you want to call in with your opinion, you can give us a call in studio at 708-223-8953. What you got for the people today, Q?
Okay, so this is an ongoing thing that I've been noticing, especially online.
Okay. 40
years or older are choosing to opt out of the dating life. They just bump it. I'd rather stay single. This has been too much. I done been through too much. That boy had me co-sign for that car. I ain't seen him since. Women and men alike are saying, bump this, bro. I'm good.
Wow.
Let me just kick back.
What's up, James?
What's the focus
Virgo season?
When you think like that, what's your mind state? Are you just saying, look, I'm just tired of the back and forth. I'm tired of the games. Or do I want to do some more self-reflection, just work on me and just be in my zone? What do you think it is?
Well, I think it could be all inclusive of those things. But did I hear you say the girl said
I co-signed for that Negro car and I ain't seen him since?
Well, ma'am,
I'm not saying that I've heard that, but I've heard other circumstances where women have done things and men have done things financially for somebody they were just getting acquainted with. And then it was like, poof, ghost.
Let me say this. That's a problem.
It is.
Do not. You should not be co-signing for anyone that is not married to you or that you did not birth. And to be honest, you shouldn't be co-signing for anybody.
Right. Sometimes you don't have to have neither one of them. Nah, I can't do it. Like, nah, I'm not gonna put myself out there like that.
If you are dating someone and you are, newly dating, you said, so you threw that in there. That's a real layered one.
I have heard of some people, I'm not gonna say what gender it was, paying rent.
Oh, we know that was a man.
No, it wasn't.
A woman paid rent?
Yes, it was. I've heard of women.
Her rent?
No, it wasn't her rent. It was his.
She had more than 4 days a week.
It was his, and she was barely a guest.
Wow. Well, if Mikey was here, he would definitely be like, "So you over 40? What you feel?" And
I'm glad you got his whole vibe down. I'm glad you got it.
We 30 years in.
I'm glad you got it.
I will say this: as a woman who is over 40 and still single and who jumped on and off the market, yes, I have said that several times. I'm done.
Wait.
Done,
why is it on and off the market? Because one week you be booed up, the next week you be done.
That part. Like, I'm telling you, so gone. I'm like, what Monica say? So gone.
For real?
Yeah. 1 minute I'm all in the streets. 1 minute I'm like, oh, boot up. Like LMA, like I'm all in it. She be singing
songs and be like,
man,
yo,
be bopping around.
I met so and so. And like 2 days later, hey, right? Get him, man. Don't hey, I ain't even say his number in my phone, bro. I ain't even say his number.
All, let me just now you know this person. Let me tell y'all something.
I do.
Your number does not get
stories.
saved in my phone.
I done heard it.
It's some people who, but I pray that they say this is who when they text me, because I be like, I gotta go back up the history to be like, who is this? Okay?
Don't let her be didn't delete the thread because she had to be like,
I don't delete.
So
nothing.
where I meet you at again?
I will buy storage. I will buy storage on Google One before I delete a thread. Do you hear me? That's how serious I am about having my receipts.
See,
y'all
see what y'all messing with.
Because you're not gonna play with me.
Y'all see what y'all dealing with. Y'all see what y'all dealing with.
I'm just a girl who done learned
in
the game
DMs,
from the best.
Look,
okay?
when y'all in her DMs and y'all shooting y'all shot,
you better know.
You better know who you dealing with.
You better know it's a real one. You ain't got no boo-boo to fool over here.
You better know who you dealing with. She throw jabs and she throw hooks, okay?
Just call me what's the man? Adonis Creed. You know, hey, shout out. Look.
She throw jabs and she throw hooks.
I'm telling y'all, I'm a girl in the world who done learned the game from the best of the players. Do you hear me? I don't watch. Look, some of my closest friends need a show on how they run their dating life. Okay, but back to your point, I like I said, as a woman who is single over the age of 40, it's hard to keep the faith with what you keep seeing. And I will say this, I feel like our interest in putting ourselves out there to date,
it started to decline.
Not only that, it comes off of our experiences.
Do you think it's starting to decline? Like, I'm not gonna keep doing this. I'm not gonna keep putting myself out there. Yeah, Cheryl said her nephew at her church.
He's cute.
I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? He cute and he handsome. Like, nah, I'm not doing that again.
Well, it's hard when you keep running across, and we don't bash on this show.
No, we don't.
I do.
We really don't. No, we really
but
don't.
It's hard when you run across men who don't even know what the dating process should look like.
And what about the women who don't know what it looks like?
That's why I said we don't bash.
Because some of these women don't know what a date is and think, you know what I'm saying, that's another story. All right, cool. Yeah, that's another story. It is. That was a little too close to home. But I'm just saying.
Beanie, but to keep a person interested in dating and putting themselves out there after failed attempt is really hard, because you're bumping up against giving up, and just because you're already taking care of yourself. Hopefully you are taking care of yourself
and your children if you have any.
Yeah, I always forget the kids because y'all know I ain't got none. so I be like, F them kids.
You can't take care of your babies.
And
no matter
I have
what.
been lucky to date some guys whose children were already grown, like they could go hang out with us, or didn't have kids. So I really be on some F them kids type thing.
That's really that's rare these days.
It's
rare.
It is, especially if he's over 20. Because I mean, anything, these kids is popping out kids early. And another point you made, which you know how I feel. Like sometimes I be wanting to agree with you, men, but then I be like, nah,
it's only because I said it. You know, saying that she don't want to agree. It's only because I said it.
I be like, girl, high five. But I would say this: I think that what a man shows up to present, and this is a recent conversation we have had, I feel like what he shows up to or is willing to present is mediocre most times. I'm sorry. At least I could have said another word. I could have said harsh.
No, BS. She wanted to say it's mid. It's mid.
It ain't even mid.
It's mid
BS.
AF. It's mid.
Definitely.
It's mid.
I need a shirt that say mid AF.
It's
Candace,
mid AF.
if you run across this broadcast, I need a shirt that say no mid AF. Okay.
It's mid. It's mid. And
I do.
And I get what you're saying. You have to be able to, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to pursue dating, if you're going to try to pursue dating to the fullest, like you actually looking for somebody to spend your time with, spend your life with.
Oh, that's a good thing. If you actually
doing that, because some people out here dating just for fun, just dating to be casual, just dating, you know what I'm saying, to be like, I got some entertainment, I got somebody to go eat with, I got somebody, you know what I'm saying, to hang around with. Some people are dating with the purpose of actually finding their forever mate. If you're doing that, you need to pursue that and be mindful of how you pursue him, her, or whoever you're trying to pursue. That has to go to the forefront of your dating process. If it doesn't, then you're just leaving yourself out there for anything.
I think a lot of men just talk a good game. What's up, Tim? Another black-owned businessman.
Women say, "Oh, I got women's intuition. Well, how come you couldn't feel like he was on bullshit when you first met him?
Ooh.
What was your tuition in?
It was there. She ignored it.
Then you ignored. Then you wanted these red flags. Run them all.
But just because she has women's intuition, does that mean you don't?
If you figure out he on BS from the jump, why continue to entertain it? You like them red flags, don't you?
You speaking to the wrong one. When
you love them. You love them red flags, don't you?
I'm like Amazon Prime when you don't pay that bill. That subscription is gone off. Okay.
Amazon Prime is automatically deducted. Don't nobody got to pay as you go Amazon Prime
account. Out of that option. You know that, right?
I'm not doing that for what?
But for Amazon Prime, you definitely because I need that 2-day shipping.
I need that. I need that right now.
I'm waiting for Amazon to start delivering people. Before I forget my point, when you put it out there, right, that I showed up, pick me just because what?
Just because you're a good man or woman don't mean
what? Because you're a man?
It don't necessarily
or
fit.
A woman?
It don't fit. Just because don't fit.
Okay. To see why people don't have a real interest or value the dating process, we kind of got to backtrack a little bit to, is there a value in long-term commitments? Now, I didn't say marriage on purpose because there are some people who are like, I ain't on that. Right.
We just gonna rock
so
out.
We're just gonna say, for the sake of this conversation, we're gonna say long-term commitment. Now, let me say this to those of you who like to ignore flags, red flags.
Sometimes yourself included.
You are. Was that a shot? Hey, baby. Was that a shot at me? I don't ignore red flags. I see them. I acknowledge them.
And you just
but that thing be feeling a little good, so I'll be like, okay,
you gonna rock with it. You gonna rock
for a little bit longer.
She gonna wear like a bandana.
Right. Wow. But what I was about to say is, for those of you who take on the stance of you in it and you don't get out when you should, you are the one that's holding the gun. Okay. And you're pointing it at the other person, but it should be here.
Yeah, because you're holding yourself hostage.
Thank you. You are holding yourself hostage. You are a willing participant. And I would say this: a lot of people believe until there is a ring, you are single. Date them all, son.
Yeah, a lot of people feel that way, but
date them all.
Try it. Try it. Go ahead and try it, especially if that man is committed to you. Go ahead and try it.
What you mean? How can he be committed to a process that we haven't both agreed to?
I guarantee, if you both agree to be committed to each other, if you both committed to agree to commit to each other, go ahead and try to date them all.
This is what the conversation looks like when you're dating and you are truly communicating what you really want right now. My intentions are to date multiple people until I am ready to commit to one.
Until you find that one on the roster.
Exactly. No, until you are ready to commit, because once you commit, ain't no more roster. That's how I'm talking. I'm thinking for me. I'm not a cheater. I don't play games. I put it out there. So
once he say it's me and you, be locked in.
I'm ready.
Ready.
If it's mutual and I am there with him and I feel him. Okay. Yes, we can rock out with you. But if I'm dating, I am honest about that. I'm honest about, you ain't the only one I'm at Roof Chris with. Yes, I go to his house for Netflix and chill. Woo! Yes, I got me a travel buddy. Yes, I got me a
vacation,
a
just
buddy.
for a vacation.
All of that, because you have to know that you are in control of the narrative.
True.
So if a man, there's no way somebody can say, "Well, I ain't know we were together." What?
No, being upfront and honest is the best.
When did we have a conversation about us being together?
When we had a conversation with just being exclusive.
My brother's watching. Hi, Cordero. Love. So I will say this: you have to have a conversation first with yourself. What am I doing?
What am I doing? Is this what I really want? Is this the person I really want this with?
So let me ask you a question, and we can fake like it's hypothetical. I mean, because I don't care what nobody say. Everybody answers come from where there's smoke, there's fire. Okay, but on this show, we protect all identities of the foolish. So, the medicine must make I feel extra funny today. Okay, look, sorry. I need a bell. So let me ask you this.
What?
In your overall dating experience, we don't have to say recent or anything like that.
Okay.
Have you ran across a woman who you thought was baking soda, but you thought they was real dope, that hot off the
uncut cut,
dope, and they told you baking soda,
and she wanted even fucking baking soda. Yeah, she was baking powder.
Like that crust.
She was the crust at the bottom of the baking soda box. Yes, okay. I have.
So at the end, now when you do hindsight of 2020, you can look back.
Yes.
But while you were in it, was she vocal about what she said she wanted?
No, she was confused as hell, just like most of these women out here. She was confused
I was
as hell.
so hoping you would say she was vocal about
no,
what
she was not. She was confused as hell about what she wanted and the direction she wanted to go in her own personal life, let alone the relationship. So no, she was not upfront and honest about what she was. She was confused as hell. And when I say she was the bottom of the box baking soda, she was that little crust in the corner. That little crust in the corner underneath the flat box.
So how do you classify that you were dating her? Is she just somebody you knew?
No, she was somebody I was dating. When I was when you get to date somebody, you're trying to get to know them. And once I finally figured out,
it sounds like you like to keep giving them chances to be on board.
You know what? I admit that.
All right.
I admit that. I admit that I have a problem with when you showing me that this is what it is. I need to learn. I need to do better with letting people go.
Let me give you the best advice.
I know I need to work on that. That's me personally. I was going over this a few weeks ago with myself, like, I just need to learn how to motherfuckers go. All right, she's showing me this. All right, don't even worry about it.
But that's what I was about to say. Two things to that point. One, you have to not put all your eggs in one basket.
No. I understand that. I agree.
Date them all.
Yes,
bruh,
date them all.
Date them all. Right?
I asked you that, remember?
Let me tell you, look, we're not going to go into details, but hey, girl, if you ever run across this broadcast, you know we talking about you. So, I got a text message. We ain't going to even look. We're going to set it up like this. Very planned visit. And then I got a text. I'm sending him encouragement like, hey, have a great visit. I hope it turns out for everything you want. All I got was 2 words. This. I was like, wait, what? So then it just broke down to
bumped up my whole point. I'm like, all right. So then what was my next question? What was my next line in that text?
You said date them all,
date them all, right?
And that's the point. Date them all. Because
bump it.
Too, while you're dating them all, date yourself too.
Good point.
Man, y'all gotta date yourself too, because let me tell you something.
Good point.
You gotta know. Okay, men say they like not spa dates, but y'all like massages and stuff too, right?
Yeah, I'm looking for a good esthetician right now so I can get a good beard treatment. Yeah,
I know a lot of estheticians. Estheticians, once you run across this broadcast, please tag your information.
Yes, I'm looking for one right now.
So when you find out that there's things that you like to indulge in and you can experience them, now you know what it is to include these in dates. Like you said before, you like to see women in different stages of the dating process, right?
I do.
So it's important for you to date yourself so that you know. When I say date yourself, come on, man.
Can you brown paper bag it this weekend and we do champagne mimosas next weekend?
Absolutely.
Can you go for a little walk in the park and do the fine dining? Can you watch this movie on this tablet if we had to, because the TV broke and we ain't bought another one yet, and then we go to the big screen next week? Can you do that? Can you be versatile? Can you switch it up?
Do you think that the essence of dating has dimmed because people don't see the true benefit or value in dating?
Yes, I think it's dimmed because of that, and I also think it's dimmed because of social media. What they see on social media as far as this couple all vacationed up and booed up and everything like that. And we all know what on social media, it's not 90% real. It's not real. It's not real most of the time you see it. So we've seen recently, a few social media couples and stuff like that. Like, I pay for everything. Why don't you tell the people hey, look, that's because that life that they was portraying isn't real. And the life that they actually live day to day, like, she get on his nerve and she can't stand the fact that he cut his toenails in bed. But you see them on a vacation together, all booed up on the balcony and drinking, But it's
that just mean they was in the same place at the same time. That don't mean they ain't no good relationship.
It just means.
But let me ask you this:
what you see nowadays isn't what you really get. You have to make it your own reality. You have to set your own reality. What you see on TV and what you see on social media is not going to be your reality unless you make it that between you and your partner. And y'all got to have a good foundation, a good base to get to those points. You can't
take a breath.
Right.
No, you take a breath. There you go.
Like I was saying, like I was back in, I was getting in my
like you was doing a live run-on sentence there, bro.
Look, I feel deeply about this dating thing. It's hitting me right now.
Do you know? And you in a drought?
Yeah. I can't help it. I have not.
Are you in a drought because of the situation of dating?
I'm in a drought because I haven't put myself out there enough. That's my own personal take.
Oh, but you still have hope that the dating scene, once you voluntarily jump back in, you good.
You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Yeah.
Well, I want to say this. I ran across a quote a long time ago that said, "The best moments in life do not make it to social media." And you have to look at it like this. There are certain things that should never be on social media. I should never watch my news feed and can see a live birth. See your wedding.
You seen the live birth?
I've seen people go live while they are pushing
that's
out
just too much. That's too much.
Their child. your wedding, if it's not even your wedding, someone else's wedding should not be across your news feed. If a person wants their wedding on social media, they will provide a streaming link. Let them do that. Okay. Also, date nights is cute, but the essence of the couple is what I feel needs to stay off of social media. A picture is a picture. You can walk by and see a picture, and there'll be a million people who will make a different
assessment of the night,
interpretation of what that picture means, right?
But a whole video from your feed, his feed, they like, feed, you had somebody shoot it. Wait a minute, who was holding the camera while y'all both walking hand in hand into the restaurant? Like who is holding it?
And I say that because when people have something to make an opinion on, it clouds and now distorts your feelings of that. And you'll 9 times out of 10, you'll start to think, dang, well, maybe he is playing, because why didn't he, tag, or why didn't he comment? Why didn't he post me? So now you letting social media dictate, or not even social media, because the apps are just the apps. It's the people.
Right.
We let
social media is just
a
platform for you to do what you want to do. And you don't have to go on there and say, hey, y'all, I just stubbed my toe on this live real quick. And now you see these, I'm cutting my grass. So you see this date we going on right now. It don't have to be like that.
My sister made a good point the other day about social media in general. People are ready to sell their souls for a buck, because we all know now being
you can go viral for anything.
You can monetize, not even right. You can monetize your social media platforms. So now every little thing has to be in front of the camera. So I would not be surprised that. I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna digress on that. No. I want to go back to the benefits of dating. Let's talk about that so we can get to the bottom of should you be ready to give up or not. So when you're dating, what's some things that you feel should be relevant or even present in the dating world?
Present and relevant. How you treat your kids.
No, we're not dating your kids.
No, because signs of a good mother or a good father are important to me.
Oh my God.
Being a good parent, you know what I'm saying, is something that's going to say how somebody treats their family and how somebody
you don't even know if you like them yet. So why do you care about what kind of mother they are?
It's a check mark for me.
At what point is it a check mark? When as soon as she say hi, my name is Brenda?
No, it's not.
So if that's not, we talking about dating. Let's keep it at dating.
Who are you yelling at,
motherhood and fatherhood, that comes into play only when you're looking at them as a
long-term partner.
Yes, like as soon as you meet Janika, you don't really care if she's a good mother or not. Let's keep it above.
I want to know if she got her kids. If she ain't got custody of her kids,
let me not interrupt your answer.
Thank you, then.
Go ahead on in.
That's one thing. Another thing is
run at it.
Shut up. Another thing that I look forward to is what I'm saying. Can I hold a conversation with you? Can I have an intelligent conversation with you? Some people have lost the art of just talking.
So a benefit of dating is having a conversation.
Yes.
Okay. What else?
Companionship, a benefit, something I can rely on. Can I hang out with you? Can I be in your presence and you be in my space and we not feel awkward or feel like we overcrowding each other or feel like, I gotta act like a certain way or act like somebody else?
Anything tangible other than money is a benefit.
Okay.
I'm asking. That's a question. Is there anything you can say that's tangible and measurable as a benefit other than how much money the person has?
Yes, I would say that.
What's the answer? I need you to answer the question. In your opinion, as a man who's over 40 and eventually will get back into the dating pool.
Damn, that just sounds so sad.
Tip, hey.
For me, the regular things like, do you work?
That's not tangible. Tangible things mean, if we're looking at a benefit of dating.
Besides companionship?
Can I touch companionship?
Go ahead, touch it.
No, that's a question.
You can touch companionship.
No, that's touching a companion. Oh my God. We're going to start having vocabulary lessons on Sundays.
Don't do it. Don't do me.
I want you to, seriously, because you need to help your species. I'll help the women. You help the men.
I can't give the women any advice?
Let's stick with the men. Help your men first.
Go ahead. Say what you was going to
say. I asked you the question. What is a tangible benefit of dating, in your opinion?
Having somebody to spend quality time with. Having somebody who I can call upon. Who, like, if I'm dating you and we like real getting close, I can rely on you. Like, you be the first person I want to talk to. You be the first one I get excited about stuff with. I want to talk to you. I want to express that with you. I want to experience certain things with you that I haven't experienced before.
Now, ladies, y'all see my face and y'all know what I'm saying, right? There we go.
I don't give a damn.
Moving on.
Moving on. I don't give a damn
Right.
what she
Moving
said.
on. When it comes to dating, there is a breakdown in communication of
I agree.
what you should get out versus what you should put in. I think most people are looking for what they will get out of it versus what they're putting in to make the experience, the process, and the outcome all work together and be favorable to them. If you don't have those three things, if you're not in the footprint of those three things, you are not dating. You are eating meals with people. You are laying down and spreading your legs with people. That's what that should be classified as. If you are not investing those things into dating, you are not dating. You're wasting your time and the other people's. That's the truth. Prove me wrong.
Time is being spent no matter what you do.
Absolutely. But do you want to have time where something is substantial coming out of, or do you want to waste your time feeling like, why didn't I just stay home and watch the next season of You? Okay. I said it like that for a reason, because we don't have time now when you're over 40. See, you put a label on the category, right?
I did.
Over 40. Most of us are out of first marriages. Over 40. We've established careers. Over 40. Yes. We are now children free or on our way to being empty nesters, right?
Okay, right.
So our time now should be on the things that make us feel alive or motivate us to stay relevant in the next chapter. Not fighting for if he gonna show up on Wednesday. And and I feel you when you say you're in a drought, like you're in a self-appointed drought, because at the end of the day, we all know dating is stressful.
It can be,
but you can have fun when you're dating.
You're
if you are
supposed
true
to have
with
fun.
yourself, have some standards when what you are looking for. Over 40, under 40, over 50, over 60, whatever. You have to know what it is. One, you bring it to the table because you're gonna get out of it what you put in. That goes without saying. Right?
I say, accurate.
All
That's
right.
accurate.
Hi, Monique. Hi. Oh, I got two Moniques. Hey, I got two Moniques. Black educator. Hey, we praying for y'all. Look, we sent y'all some love at the top of the show. Okay, Monique.
We're gonna have to send them love throughout the year because man, it's tough out there for
these
teachers.
Kids are something else.
And the parents.
Well,
that's another story.
That's another thing. So let me talk right quick. Y'all parents out here at these games, let the coaches and the refs do their job. That's all I'm gonna say. Stop haggling the refs, okay? You know who
good
you are.
And well, they gonna say something to them refs. They son or daughter don't get that call.
Yeah, I get it.
You better not hit my baby like that. They playing football. Somebody gonna get hit.
Somebody getting hit on purpose.
Somebody get hit right on purpose.
So what else did you have? Over 40. That was a good one though.
Okay.
I hope y'all look. When I write my book, y'all better bag.
Okay, so another thing I was wondering. How does somebody how does their political views affect you in dating?
Ooh.
Like we all know who running and what election is coming up, and who do we think that somebody's political views can get you out or get you outcast as far as being dated? Like, nah, you're not dateable because you want to vote for who? You want to vote for that? I can't rock with that.
I think the honest answer is most of us don't know enough about the politics or pay that much attention because we don't feel like the trickle down affects us enough.
True.
Please erase that way of thinking. We see now in the last 6 years that the trickle down definitely affects us. Okay. So to answer your question, I mean, to have an actual answer, yes, it can affect who you join your life with, because if let's just say you are dating an entrepreneur,
right,
or you yourself are an entrepreneur, what the government offers and provides to sustain you, taxes, cuts, whatever that looks like, if you're voting for people who support entrepreneurs, but you're dating someone who is like, we need to keep the economy now, like, how is that going to work?
Right, that's a conflict. It's a huge conflict.
Absolutely.
It can cause conflict within your relationship. Now you look at this person different about everything.
I mean, core values are a person's core value for a reason. Can they be changed? I don't think they can be changed. I think they be altered.
I think they be altered. I think somebody can give you their opinion and then put their
I think you
imprint on
can
you.
be right.
I think they can be altered, but I don't think they can be changed. Right? Definitely influenced.
Because at the end of the day, what's in us comes out of us, and who puts it in us? Whoever has the control of us. If it's our mind or whatever. So my mama used to always say, I ain't name you Day. And as a 43-year-old woman now, I know what that means. They say this and they say that.
It took you that long?
I mean, no, I got it before 43, but I could appreciate it at 43 even more. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, politics, and what was the other one you said?
Religion.
Well, if you ain't missionary Baptist,
if he ain't a part of your congregation,
not in my congregation, but I'm just saying, if you're not missionary Baptist, we could be cool.
Really?
Absolutely. Why would I no?
So if he was a devout Catholic,
no,
like dead, no chance, no, you couldn't even discuss it.
My Bible tells me you can't serve two masters, so I'm gonna say missionary Baptist. If that is not what you are, the answer is no for Chandra.
Okay.
I'm just saying for me. Some people can do that. I'm not.
Okay, so
because I need to know you are led and corrected by the same things I am.
If he was Muslim.
Absolutely not. Do you not understand missionary Baptist?
I hear you. I'm just throwing it out because I want to hear you. I want to hear you continue to say no.
Oh, you want to just hear me?
Yeah, because no? I'm just making sure I cross
Let me
the
do
line.
It like Destiny Child. No. When it's really no. Seriously, no.
Seriously,
that's for me. Absolutely not. We need to believe the same things. Apply the same things to our lives when it comes to religion. It's a hard no for me, hard pass. I don't care how fan you are, how much money you get.
Oh, now how much in common you have?
Putting it down in the bedroom.
How much in common you have?
I don't care about none of that, but that religion needs to be right.
It's no Greek wedding for you in the movie when I'm saying he converted for her. It's none of that.
I'm not converting for nobody because I believe God gonna give me what I want. So, because He told me if I first seek ye Him, the kingdom of heaven, and all of His righteousness, then the desires of my heart will be granted. So my heart is looking for a devout Christian who believes in the same things that I do. So I'm not going to convert for anyone.
I just wanted to cover it. I just wanted to ask.
And
what about y'all out there? What do y'all think?
Yeah, are y'all good? A lot of people are already married, so that's what's up. But let's talk about some of the core value conflicts. We already know money management, hey,
or the lack thereof.
Somebody gonna be the spender. Somebody gonna be the saver. That too.
Now, is his money his money? Is his money y'all money and your money his money? Or I mean,
why you keep testing me? Because I feel like Mikey, you ain't have seen your representative today.
Is his money y'all money and your money your money?
You know that's what that is.
That is a damn shame.
I'll say it like no. Let me keep it real. Let me say it like that because I don't want y'all to misconstrue. Okay,
that is a damn shame.
Who I am. What I'm saying is, when I'm all in, I am all in.
So he say
I am all in for the benefit of us collectively.
He say, Chandra, look, we short on this. I ain't got it. Can you pick it up?
Ask.
You
handle that. He ain't even got to ask. Just handle it.
I bet.
He ain't got to ask. He don't got to ask. But if he F it up, he better know I'm coming like the IRS with a good audit. So what happened?
So wait a minute, is this a tax loan? Is it a loan? Is it documentation?
It's not a loan, but I need to take note of it so I can in the future understand. Oh no, you don't get another one. What happened? You don't get another one? We short because of something you decided not to do. Okay?
I get it.
That's all I'm saying. I hear you. Man, y'all gotta understand. When you should be consistent and only held accountable for the things you agreed to before the relationship commenced. You cannot be held accountable for a whim of her mind. I don't understand why men be like, I didn't know I was supposed to what? What you mean you didn't know?
Because some women don't even divulge that shit before you start.
What is it that you want her to divulge as a woman? That's a real question.
When it comes to the money. Divulge how you value our money. Is it our money or is it your money and then our money?
Okay, this is a real question. And I know it's gonna sound like I'm being combative, but I'm not. I probably am, but I'm not. So at what point are you men? Because I don't want you to feel attacked because you sit next to me.
I'm cool.
But at what point are you men looking for the conversation about her money? Is it immediately?
No, not it's definitely not immediately.
So what is
money isn't a conversation immediately when you first start dating somebody, when you first get into it. Money isn't a conversation at that point at all.
Okay, I'm glad you said that.
At all.
So at what point in this courtship is her money important to you? And why is her money important?
Or because I want to know if there's a lack thereof her money.
What do you mean if there's a lack?
I mean, if she's not financially responsible, I want to know how you out here living. Are you?
So you don't need to know about how much money she had. You want to know about her habits.
I want to know how much her habits and how she's contributing to her lifestyle. Is she just putting it all on credit cards and running up credit card debt?
At what point? That's what I'm asking you. At what point do you care?
When you serious, when you like,
okay, so
when you serious, yeah, when you serious. I'm not talking about during the dating stage or when you first meet somebody. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, when y'all be like, all right, we're gonna be exclusive.
Let me tell y'all this. let me just keep real with y'all, okay? You know, Jabari, and I just made that name, but if we dating and you come, hey, let me have a conversation with you right quick, shorty. So what's your money looking like? What?
That's not a conversation you have.
My money look green.
That's not a conversation you have off the top. Or even
do you believe? Okay, I feel like people can be delusional. Do you think that people will give you an honest accounting of their money situation when you meet them?
No.
Do you think
when you meet them?
No, I'm saying when you actually have this conversation.
When you have this conversation, when you meet them, that's two different things. When you meet them
we don't care about when you meet them, because as soon as you see shorty from across the room, are you thinking about her money?
No.
Thank you. So we're not talking about when you first meet them. When you dating them, okay, and you were ready to have this conversation. This was your thing, because I already told you we'll talk about money. But okay, so when you now at this point where you talking about money, do you think that the person sitting across from you is going to be 100% transparent and come with their books about their money?
Me, yes, because if I've gotten to that point with you, then I totally trust what you're saying.
So you're saying you're going to come with the books or ready to open the books.
Yeah.
But you were expecting the other person to as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If that was true, women wouldn't have secret accounts. No. What's up, Kendra? We got so many black-owned businesses.
There's no need for a secret account. You know, I have this over here and I have this over here. This is something you won't be able to touch. This is something we have together.
So you think that's divulged before the commitment of the relationship?
Hell yeah, I'll let you know up front.
Oh my God. You've been married before.
Yes, I have.
And so that means you've been divorced.
Yes.
And in divorce, you had to talk about the money of both, right?
Yes, I did.
So, well, I'm assuming you didn't have to have
the
separation of we got these separate accounts and all
this
of
account that was over here was mine.
Okay, so that came up in the.
No, it didn't even bother. We didn't worry about that.
Not in the divorce.
No, we were worried about the joint money.
Okay,
together. That's what we were
worried
about.
So if what you're saying in theory is true, divorce lawyers would be penniless.
I'm not saying that.
Me?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Let me put it to you like this. The reason I can have these candid and outlandish commentary about money and couples, I, for the past 20 years, have looked at assets of people who have been married and divorced, who are still married and using joint assets and now divorced and solely living off of the assets of someone else that they did not contribute to. So it's crazy to me when I hear people say, well, we are upfront about the money before we get married. You are delusional.
Are you serious?
Dead. I am dead.
Those are people who have substantial amounts of money to have something to lose. I'm talking about everyday marriages. Those people.
Everyone has something to lose. It might not be as substantial as the next person, but everyone has something to lose. If you are a law-abiding citizen,
if you got $1, somebody take 50 cents. Why are you worried about it?
Because 50 cents of your own is better than $1 of somebody else's.
Oh,
I'm just saying, that's Doris Day Payton knowledge.
That is
50 cents of your own is better than $1 of somebody else's. Drop knowledge. My point is, let's be serious about dating, okay? There is an appropriate time when you need to talk about each other's money.
Of course.
Is it the day before you say I do? No, because you should know it. But let me also put it to you like this, and this is coming from my heart, my experiences, and everything I know. Men and women, stop putting so much on the conversation of money and just watch. Watch what they do.
Please.
If you're experiencing them on every level, which dating should be, like I told y'all 3 years ago, dating is a process. There's so many different layers to not only the individuals, but to the process of dating. Okay. So if you are at a year and you are now ready to commit to this person, you should have seen everything that they are somewhat capable of.
That is not necessarily true, and you know that because people hide people allow you to see what you want them to see.
Okay.
You know, goodwill in finance. You know goodwill in finance. Just because this person may live a certain way, don't mean this person's not in the hellified debt.
But are you really concerned that this is what I'm telling you? If they are able to sustain their lifestyle without your assistance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is there an issue before the commitment? They're sustaining.
I didn't say there was an issue. But
okay, so you don't need them to tell you a breakdown. You see what they do.
Going into the commitment, you find out this person is.
It's okay for a man to be over the money because women, in most cases, misuse the money. I concur. That's why I don't have that conversation about money. I'm serious because I feel like men who harp on what a woman brings to the table use that as an excuse for them to become lazy with what they should be doing.
Are you serious?
Dead. I am so serious.
Who are you dating?
Just saying.
Who are you dating has become lazy?
But back to my point, as far as when you can see what they're doing, right? So you've already established your expectations. You've given your demands. So you know what it is, right? If she's adhering to those things, you should be A-okay. The only conversation you need to have now is what restrictions or limitations to contributing to us do you have? And that comes with children, student loans, debt, career, businesses. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. You got to massage that thing on in there. You know what I'm saying? That is a great point. I love that a man said this. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Women can do the same things men do. But women, we ain't looking at it from a man's point of view. We not. We gonna stand with you and we gonna ride with you. But we are already capable of sustaining our lifestyles without you. So we just looking for you to say, this is the leadership, the direction that we're going to go with our money. Everyone should be in a position to put something up for themselves. True. Every dime do not go in the joint.
No, not at all.
You're crazy if you think it should.
No, not at all.
That's why you have to come together. First of all, you have a plan individually with what you need to do. You have to have goals. You need to know how to fund those goals. You need to be able to say to the man that you are now having this conversation with, hey, you're right. I am willing to contribute this. However, this is a timeline that I have where this is limited on my money to contribute. Is that okay with you? That's the healthy conversation you should be having.
For real. Good starter.
Not about what's in your bank account. Can you pay for this dinner? Like, I'd rather let's go home and air fry some salmon before I say, can you pay for these dinners?
She ain't air frying nothing, fellas. Don't believe that.
You a laugh. All right.
She ain't doing
what else you got for the people? Because these are good conversations.
The last subject.
Ooh, the last subject.
The last subject.
Make
the last topic.
I feel like being spicy. A hospital stay will do that to you. I'm saying, hey, that's real talk. A hospital stay will have you like, I got a new lease on life.
She thought she was going to the upper room.
The room. And if you talk to my mama, she'll tell you how many times I said, well, I'm finna die. She was like,
dramatic. So dramatic. So dramatic.
Y'all don't know. Okay, go ahead. Make it a spice.
I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're good now.
Everybody glad I'm good. Because what would y'all do without Chandra? I'm just
welcome back. Glad you're good. Glad you know what I'm saying, you pulled through.
No, this is not a tan from vacation. People are crazy. I ain't been nowhere. Okay. What's the next one? Make it spicy. The last one.
Last one to close us out. Damn, what did I say I was? Oh, in your dating, what's the dating future look like for us? We all know what it is right now. What's the future look like? What it look like at this point?
Cartoon characters. Everybody.
What does it look like 5 years from now?
Oh, well, first of all, let's be honest. The dating pool is going to change because the people are going to change.
True.
5 years from now, you'll have the Gen. What's the people underneath us? We're millennials, so they're Gen.
No, you're a millennial. I'm not a millennial.
You barely made it. Okay.
No, I'm not a millennial.
I'm a millennial, so what's the one underneath me? Gen what? Women will keep extra secret money in order to escape the relationship if needed.
Facts.
A black man said it because he know it's true.
Because he might have experienced it. Facts. She had a bag and she let me struggle for 2 whole months putting this truck together, but she didn't say nothing. Yep, she had that bag and she wasn't helping you do
and
none of that.
Probably gonna say eggs and cheese. All right. So the dating. What's the people underneath me? The generation underneath the millennials.
It's
Gen Z.
I think it's Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Yeah.
So 5 years from now, them Gen Z people gonna be dating, trying to fake like they marrying. And they're gonna be out of their
first. They're gonna be out of their first marriage.
They're gonna be still in their first marriage trying to date. That's another thing too. The dating pool wouldn't be so bad if you married people would stay out of it. Anyway, so I do believe
she won't date a man who live at home with his mama, but she'll date a married man. What's that about?
Oh man, that's a whole nother show.
What's that about?
But she a fool. Whoever she is, she a fool.
You gonna leave her.
You better date the man. I would rather you date the man. Look, I would rather you date the man with no money than date the married man. Okay.
Y'all hear that, ladies?
Y'all got somewhere to go, the man with no money.
Y'all hear that,
you ain't got nowhere to go with the married man. Until he get
She think he gonna leave him.
He ain't leaving.
He really ain't. Not for you. If he leave, he ain't leaving for you.
If he leave, he gonna leave for a little bit and then come on back.
No,
he still go.
If he leave, he ain't even leaving for you. He's just leaving to be on his own. He like, why do I settle back down right now? I just got up for marriage. I'm out.
I feel like the future of the dating world is going to depend. Hi, Nicole. Is going to depend on the values of the people that come into. And I mean, come into it for the first time, returning back to it, and definitely them new divorcees. It ain't nothing more, what's the word, like in disguise in a fresh
divorcee.
Thank you.
No, not even a black man, a black woman, a fresh divorced woman out here in the streets. I have.
A woman
has been divorced out here. She trying to get her toes back out here in the streets. She finna be popping. She finna be everywhere. And I mean everywhere, son. She gone. She out here in the streets. She got her mama to babysit the kids or stay at their father's house for the weekend. She gone. She kicking it. I mean, she kicking off heels at the bar. She dancing on shit. She doing all kinds of. She out here. Fresh and divorced. She kicking it hard.
We gonna talk about that one week. Fresh and divorced. So look, y'all, we finna get up out of here, right? I just want to say thank y'all for bearing with us. Thank y'all for the continued support. Thank y'all for actually caring about the content that we produce. And for the haters, thank y'all too. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because why not? So it's your girl, Channy Bonita, and I am here again with Big Q. Tune in next week.
We'll be back. We back on. We back on.
Sunday Fun Day.
We back on.
Hi, Rosie. I don't know if this high ponytail gonna be back next week though, because y'all didn't treat her right.
These are everyday conversations. Burn one and it's an obligation. Yeah. Now we in here debating about real life sports, women, and education. We trying to wake up the nation. Yeah. Build our own foundations. Give the kids a real education. Though it's in rotation. We sick and tired of being patient. No clown.